Uh, I think our girls played hard for the full 60 minutes out there on the field. Defensively, we did a great job of containing them to the best of our ability. I think Kelsey stepped up huge for us in the net. Maryland's a great team. They're very fast in transition. We did a great job at holding them in the first half. In the second half, they got a couple of quick breaks on us, but we were able to get ourselves back together there in the middle of the second half. I think Kelsey, to the right of me right now, had an unbelievable game, and Britton herself, she had her teammates back out there on the field. She did a great job redefending, and she dodged hard out there for us. And I'm proud of them, and we'll take this loss and we'll take it as an experience, and we'll learn from it. It's great to get this out of the way, and hopefully we'll use this to get us prepared for our conference play.
Go specifically, what did you like in that first half where it was close? It was a one-goal game for the most part.
Defensively, we played really great defensively. We were making them play a lot smaller and a lot quicker than what they wanted them to. We were coming up with some great turnovers. Kelsey had some big saves for us. Offensively, we were doing a great job at possessing the ball. Unfortunately, we weren't dodging hard enough, and we weren't producing enough shots. At the end of the day, I think that was, our main problem. We weren't producing shots for ourselves. We were creating a lot of turnovers. You can't have 21 turnovers against Maryland and expect to win a lacrosse game.
Kelsey, they're one of the best teams in the country scoring-wise. What did you see from them?
Well, they're very good at moving the ball and hitting the girls in the middle. Defensively, we just made sure that we were trying to pick up those girls and communicating.
So. A question for all three of you. What did you learn about yourself and the team in a game like this when you're playing such a higher caliber competition?
Well, first off, I think that every team we play is at a very high caliber. I think our conference has a lot of great teams in it. I think for ourselves, I think we've learned that, if we would have played like we did in the first half, in the second half, I think the game would have been a lot closer, and we would have put ourselves in a chance to win. But I think overall, our team fights from start to finish, and we don't back down. And I think when they started coming down on us pretty hard, our defense buckled down, stepped up, and was able to create some turnovers there in the second half. I mean, and at the end of the game, we have one of our defenders, Emily Corzell, coming up with a big turnover with 20 seconds left, and being able to put Britton in a position to shoot. That's kids having heart out there and not giving up. And hats off to Maryland. They're a great team, and good luck to them in their season. They're very well coached. They got a lot of great players, and it was a great experience for us and a great run, and we'll learn from this and move forward.
Britton and Kelsey? Well, what did you learn about from this game?
I think the biggest thing we can learn is that, in that first half, we can hang with a team like Maryland, and I think that sometimes, we get discouraged just by seeing, Maryland on their jerseys, and we're Hofstra. We have Hofstra on our jerseys, and we have every ability to hang with a team like Maryland, and I think that in the first half we proved that, and we did come out ready to, come back and play with them in the second half, and I think that's where we kind of fell a little bit, but I think that we have every capability to play with teams like Maryland, top 5 teams, and we just have to have confidence that we can do that.
Kelsey?
The way we played the first half was absolutely unbelievable, and if we keep that up every half of every game, we can play with anyone.
Britton, just in terms of the offense, just number of turnovers like Coach talked about, what did you see to try to correct from today in terms of turnovers that maybe can be fixed?
I think a lot of our turnovers today were just silly turnovers, not being smart with the ball. We had a couple times where the ball was just dropping out of our stick, and like I said earlier, I think that's just us seeing Maryland and getting intimidated and just not wanting to take care of the ball. And a couple times in transition, there were times where we should have, kind of settled it, gotten a good possession, and we were, running and gunning and trying to get those goals in. And I think that we can be more patient, and we can, really, really take care of the ball and be smarter and really, 3-minute possession, put it in the back of the net. That's what, we really needed to do. A lot of times we didn't do that. We didn't take care of our defense.
You talk about seeing the Maryland name on the jersey. How big does that factor into this one?
I mean, we've played them the past 3 years, and we always, put up a good fight against Maryland. And I think we have like I said earlier, we have every capability to play with a team like Maryland. And I think that, we see, number 2, number 3 in the nation, that's intimidating to a team. And I think that it just has an effect on, kind of confidence and confidence levels and things like that. But I don't think that it should, because every single player on our team can play with every single player on Maryland. So.
And that being said, when you're in the first half and you're hanging with them, 1-1 tied up, what does that do for you, like your confidence-wise?
I felt very confident because, I mean, we were 1-1 with Maryland until, I don't know, 12 minutes left in the first half. And, I think our whole team felt that. Like, we came right back with a goal after they scored their first goal. And I think that, that gave us a lot of confidence. And especially at halftime when it was 4-1, we were like, we can do this, we can do this. And we just didn't come out ready to do it in the second half.
Britton, you're from Maryland. Did you know many of the players from your opposition today?
No, I'm not from the Maryland that they're from.
Oh.
So,
Is there another Maryland?
well, no, I'm from the same state, but a lot of them play, are from huge clubs like Skywalker's, MD, McDonough. There's a lot of girls from those kind of schools, and I'm kind of a more rural school in Maryland. So I did, players like Taylor Cummings. Those were the girls that you saw at the tournament. And you're like, oh, like she's so good. But that's the only extent to which I know her. Them.
How do you guys bounce back for Sunday or Saturday?
You gotta move forward. You gotta have a short-term memory. That's the whole thing about being a team, being an athlete. And as a coaching staff, we'll get back to the drawing board, get ready for Central Connecticut, get our team in the right mindset because we gotta move forward and we gotta get a big win on Saturday.
Coach, I imagine you're going to continue scheduling even more games like this. I would imagine to just kind of get your team as battle tested as possible. I mean, I guess, do you feel either way coming out of it? You feel you're more battle tested today, and in what ways?
Yeah, we're definitely more battle tested. I think defensively, we saw a much quicker pace on the from Maryland, especially in transition. They moved the ball very quickly in small areas, so we'll get back to our game film. We'll watch on that, see some corrections that we can do on that to prepare us for our conference play. Attack-wise, we, back to the drawing board. We got to get more confident with dodging the pressure on us. We got to figure out a way to want to score, and I think. We were battle tested with ground balls, physicality, and we stepped up right to that. Like Britton said, we can play with these teams, and the kids in the locker room need to start believing it because their coaching staff believes in it. This is the direction that Hofstra Women's Lacrosse Program is going in. As we move forward, we have a great coaching staff behind us, and we really believe in what we're doing here. We believe in the future of this program, and I think the kids that are on the team now are the building blocks and the stepping stones to where this program will be in 3 to 4 years from now. And where we're going to be in 3 to 4 years from now is because of Britton and Kelsey and the rest of the players on the team. So, yeah, we're definitely going to keep scheduling teams like this because it's only going to make us better.
Any other questions?